If you're looking to get into tech industry, then you know that getting the tech interviews has been extremely difficult in last 2 years. It is common to see thousands of applications for single job posting, and even more common to receive rejection emails like this. In this video, I'll talk about navigating through tough job market. Most importantly, I'll provide my perspective and top 7 tips to increase chances of getting interviews. My name is Akash and I'm a software engineer at Microsoft. So let's get started. In the last 2 years, tech industry has experienced massive layoffs. Listing for new jobs has plummeted significantly, and it has yet to be recovered fully. Most new listing has been for senior engineers in recent time. There's been very few instances over the previous decade where getting a job as an entry-level engineer has been this difficult. Most recent instance of this being 2008. And this is because everyone has been looking for a job and there's been very few positions. Be it laid off individuals or current professionals who are looking to switch companies. And of course, recent graduates. Competition is very stiff in the market. So how do you stay motivated in such environment? And most importantly, how do you even navigate this market to land a job? There are a few different tips to improve your chances of getting interviews. Tip 1 is to focus on jobs that has very less number of applicants. Obviously, if there are less number of applicants, then there is higher chance of getting noticed. Less interest in job posting could be due to number of reasons. But remember, your goal is to get into the industry. You can always switch after establishing yourself in the industry. Having something is better than nothing. So I would highly encourage you to apply for jobs with less applicants. Second tip is to focus on less desirable locations. It is natural that role in Seattle will have much more interest and applicants than role in Phoenix. Focusing on locations that are less desirable will increase your chances of getting interviews, and eventually you can transfer your location. For example, if you get a job in Atlanta at Microsoft, then 6 months down the line you can easily opt to move to Redmond. Third tip is to expand your search. Platforms like LinkedIn and Indeed will have a significant competition for a position. However, there are many different platforms such as Company Job Portal, Google Jobs, and others that has less number of users. If you apply via this platform, then there's a higher chance of getting noticed and therefore getting interviews. Before we move on to the next tip, I want to put a disclaimer. Getting a job interview requires you to have correct skill set and properly formatted resume. Given those two things, all the tips that we covered so far will help increase chances of getting job interview. Next, I'll recommend that you have different resumes for targeting different positions. For example, roles like full stack developer, web developer, software engineer, and database engineer requires you to have slightly different skill set, and having different resumes for each of these titles and position with suitable experience will help improve your chances of getting interviews. In short, expand your job scope and target your resume accordingly. Advertisers create different ads to target different segments. Similarly, by having multiple resumes for different positions, you are targeting different jobs. Now let's talk about how to better target positions. Many job listings on platforms like LinkedIn are weeks or months old. Your aim should be to apply for a position as soon as it is listed. Priority should be to apply for positions that are 1 day old compared to the positions that are weeks or months old. Applying on freshly listed position can significantly boost your chances of getting interviews. And do not apply on Friday. Opt to apply for roles during the weekdays, because recruiters and hiring manager will mostly filter candidate during weekdays. And one might argue that with AI and other computer systems, this approach is outdated. However, I disagree, because the AI will filter the resume, but in the end it will be read by a human. And human will mostly read resume during the weekday. Last 2 tips for job hunting is to network and attend career fairs. In comparison to the ideas that we covered so far, these 2 approaches are more proactive. Networking and attending career fair takes time and resources, but it is important to stay focused on our goal, that is to land job interviews. And taking proactive approach can go a long way in achieving your goal. Do not take rejections personally. Just move on to the next opportunity. So the question is, how do you stay motivated when you are getting rejected from almost all applications? Answer is to have patience. Go for a therapy if you need to. Just kidding. But be consistent in applying for jobs and do not get demotivated with rejections. It is easier said than done. Now let's quickly talk about what if you are getting interviews but are not able to clear them. Then the issue is with your communication or your skills. If this is the case, then you should spend majority of your time improving your skills and structuring your communication. It might help to prepare for commonly asked questions in advance. And apart from that, having a structured approach to crafting solution can help reduce your nervousness. For example, your approach during the coding interview could be to clarify requirements, then talk about edge cases. After that, talk about initial implementation approach. Then implement the solution to the problem, test the solution, then identify the bottlenecks and propose further optimizations. Following a pre-crafted template will help improve your communication significantly. So that's it for this video. Hope it helped improve your job search by navigating the job market more strategically. Please like, share and subscribe. And as always, if you have any question, please comment below and I'll try my best to answer it. See you in the next one. Thanks.